Hey there, it's Terry Cole, Cole Informatics. I wanted to show you something that just came into my inbox, and it's a pretty stark thing in my view as an IT pro looking for things that people shouldn't do. Thought I'd share it with you. Great example. This may be something you already know about, or it may be something that you'd be surprised to learn happens pretty often. You may even recognize it's something that you do or have done and realize you shouldn't. So maybe this will be helpful in that regard. So check this out. This is an email that I just got from a major technology distribution company. They're a stock market listed company, huge company. This person sent an email out to some 500 and something of their customers or prospects. One of those two is true. Either way, I'm on that list. So here's the interesting part though. Check this out. The person that sent this, instead of using a tool for list management, for sending email to lots of people, or using the tool Microsoft Outlook or email client in a better way to protect the identity of her prospects and customers, his or her, I don't know who sent it, they put all of their customer email addresses on the to line where I can see it. Well, if I can see it, everybody else on this list can see it. So my email address is in there too. So here's just a quick how easy it is to manipulate this stuff because it's there in digital form. Check this out. I just right-clicked and copied all of that. I'm going to drop it into a notepad, choose paste. I'm going to push a button. I'm going to look for the semicolons and I'm going to replace that with carriage returns, close. Now I have this nice formatted list of names. I'm going to right-click and copy. And if I wanted to sell this to somebody, I could do it that way. I could put it in a spreadsheet. Either way, I have everything I need to, if I'm this company's competitor and I got this, I have everything I need to go make those customers become my customers. We actually had a client that this happened to one time several years ago. A competing service provider was on the list, and that competing service provider got every customer of my client. It made a big deal. The company who got that list proceeded to go get every one of that other company's clients. It was a major financial blow to this company. So, short version is, if you need to send a mass amount of emails, or one email to a mass amount of people, consider doing it like this. Start your email. I'm using Microsoft Outlook. Whatever tool you have has this feature. Send it to yourself, like I'm doing here. And instead of putting everybody else on the same line or on the carbon copy line, put it on the blind carbon copy line. Now I just right-clicked and chose paste. Let me do that again. I want to right-click, paste. I use a keyboard shortcut all the time. So right-click and paste, and all of those 500 and something names are now hidden from every other name when this email goes out if I were to press send. So type your message up like normal. Right? And hit send, and the only person, if this person at Somebody Technology, they're going to get an email that was sent to Terry Cole, from Terry Cole, but it's in their inbox. But they won't see everybody else. This is a way to protect the privacy of your customers or your clients or the list that you're entrusted with. Don't expose them to everybody else on the list, right? Chambers of Commerce are probably the biggest offender that I've seen on this. Anybody with a membership organization, this tends to be how they try to do it. Do yourself a favor and get, if you have that responsibility for any list of email addresses, find a website called MailChimp.com, MailChimp.com, and get a free account. Sure, there's limits. You can say that nothing's free, or if it's free, you're the product. They have a paid for version, and it's actually cheap. It doesn't cost much, but the free one actually works for this case. And as far as I know, they're not harvesting your email content like Google does. But see, free, $10 a month, $200 a month. Get a tool like this, or learn how and make yourself disciplined enough to put your list on the blind carbon copy row. If you don't see the blind carbon copy, click options and look for it up here. Off, on. Anyway, maybe this will save your customers from becoming somebody else's customers. Have a good day.